Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here with the second part. This is the Style Maker. The other one was Essential and this is Style Maker. So basically what you use on your pages. So that was hard because I like to always change it up and try new things and have fun and and I have a lot of new products that I've been playing with, and so we'll just go with, I guess, what I'm liking right now or lately. And but I've said this many times, I don't buy it unless I love it. So everything in my scrap room I love. So we're going to start with watercolor. So I love this paper here. I got this at Michael's. It is 14 by 17. It's 98 pounds and it's made for mixed media. It's not as heavy as the watercolor paper, but it can take quite a bit of abuse. So it's great instead of using your white cardstock in your stash. I think it's about $40, but if you use your coupon, you can get it for approximately $20. And that's in Canada, $40. I'm sure it's cheaper in the States, but in Canada, I ended up, I think all I had was a 40% coupon, so it was $24. So that was still a good price for 60 sheets. So that's, that's quite a bit. And then, gotta find a spot for everything here. There's the regular watercolor paper, and this is a block, so it's all attached on all four sides. So then you color directly on it, and when you're ready, you just take it apart, and it's much heavier. It's 140 pounds. So that's the two, I guess, main things that I like to use with when you do heavy watercoloring. If you're just doing a little bit, it's okay to just use, like on pattern paper, just to use gesso and then to watercolor. So the first thing, so this is all under the watercolor tab, I guess. So it's all the same number one. So these are the peerless watercolors, and they're highly concentrated, and it's on a paper fabric. And you can get this in liquid form, but this works perfectly. What I did was I bought everything, and then I put a little sample of each on a little piece of watercolor paper, and I've tested it out, and I've used these quite a bit, and I mean there's tons, and then I still have all of this. Like all I did was take an inch off the end. So these are going to last me a long time. So they're in here, and what I did was I put a page protector in between so that if they're wet and I put them away, it's not going to contaminate the other. So there's a ton of colors, and I just put them by colors on the sheets here. And then the very last one, I didn't have any page protector, but there's only one color, so I'm okay with that. So that's all the different colors there is in these, and they're peerless watercolors. And what I did was I bought it directly on the site, which is peerlesscolor.com. So I love those. Now lately I've been doing a lot on my December daily. So I haven't scrapbooked as much as I normally do, but that's okay. I just want to get my December daily done with, so that tomorrow's December 1st, so I can start putting the pictures in. So next thing is gelatos. I love gelatos. They are so much fun. They're just like in a stick. You can, color directly on the page. For me, it works better when I put gelato. They're easier to move around, and then you can blend them directly on your paper that way if there's gesso. And then you can, crush some off, and you can mix them with your modeling paste, with your gesso. You can make sprays with this. There's so many things you can do with these gelatos. And this is the big kit. There's a couple of them. They're in my drawer here. I just got to put them back. And it comes with water brush and a great variety of colors, and just love them. They look like, watercolor. So you can put them on your block, add some water, and then just add them to your layout or a piece of packaging or anything. Or I did ones too with, what's the name? Wax paper. And you crunch up the wax paper, and then it makes a design of the wax paper too. So that's kind of neat too to do that. And then there's these Neo Color. I love those. They're super intense when you color with them. And there's a nice variety of color. I got the 30 package. There's a big package. But I figured 30 I'd have a good variety of colors. And I love playing with those too. Now these here, I just bought them. I played with them on my own, not on camera kind of thing. But I just got a small package just to try them out. There's a package of 8. And they're from Derwent, and they're called Ink Tints. So, you know, it's a pencil, but when you add ink, when you add water to it, it's actually an ink. And they are awesome. So I just wanted to get the 8-pack to try them out to see if I would like them, and I do. So now I'm going to get the big package, and so you'll be seeing me playing with those, but they're already a favorite. I love them, so I thought I'd share them. Now these are fun too from Lindy Stamp Gang. They're called Magicals, and I've used them like watercolors, like to paint. Now you can get 2 tones. If you go directly, it's like a powder. So if you go directly, it's a really deeper tone. But if you take some from the lid, it's much lighter. So it's like you get 2 tones in one. And I'll try to do a video soon to show these. But they're awesome, and they're kind of glittery. So love those. You know, there's just not enough time in the day. I would be in here all day if I could, but you know, we have other commitments, right? Like doing laundry and dishes and work. And then these Twinkling H2Os, they're shimmering watercolors. Love those. I have about 50 of these. And they're awesome too. You can use them in all the same. You can color on them. You can add them to your blocks, smear them. And they come in a variety of color. And years ago, I got them. I can't remember. I think I had gone to a store and they had a whole bunch on sale. So I got a whole bunch. But these ones here I got at Simon Says Stamp in this package. So they sell them in packages like this. So those are awesome. I'm going to go kind of fast because my son has had hockey games all weekend. And I have almost no voice left. And they made it to the finals. So this afternoon we're going to go to the finals. So one more game, and it's in a cold arena. But anyway, I want to do it quick before I lose my voice again. So mist. And I just brought the Lindy Stamp Gang mist, but I have tons of mist. I have Mr. Huey's. I have Color Bloom, Heidi Swap. I mean, there's tons. So any kind of mist, you can use them as, you know, watercolor on your pages. You can spray with them, obviously. You can add sprinkles to your layout. Love those. And then paints. I love playing with paints, you know, directly to make a background or on your stencils. Just love them. And I just brought a couple just to kind of show them. The heavy body paint, I love. I have a whole package too that I had bought years ago. But like I said, these were the more accessible, so I thought I'd show these. So they're a lot of fun to play with. It was really hard to really narrow it down. Like, it's just, there's so many things that are fun to play with. So I think that was it for the watercolor part of it. Well, I love to use gesso, so that's going to be like number 2. Number 2, if there's a pattern paper that I really don't like the background, I like to use gesso to kind of cover it and then build on top of it. So you can still kind of see the pattern paper. It kind of tones it down. So I love that. And I love to be able to use watercolor and paints and inks on top of the gesso. And it makes it so that the paper doesn't soak, you know, the colors, and they're more vibrant that way. So I love gesso for that. Now the other thing I really like is modeling paste. And I love to add all these things into the modeling paste. You know, the Gelatos, the Neo Color, you just kind of mix it on the side, add a little bit of water, mix it with the modeling paste, and, you know, bam, you got a new color. And there's all different types of gesso. This one is from Ranger, and it's got a nice texture to it. I got another one not that long ago. And one, I don't really like that it's kind of gray. It's not white, but I'll still use it. I'll just make sure to, you know, color it every time. But it was really cheap, and I couldn't see it because I ordered it online. So now I'll know. I'm glad I didn't buy the bigger tub. But then I have this too. It's called Light Paste. And I love that. It's way... I don't know, like this is firmer. You can see the difference. This is more like Dream Whip, and this is more like icing. And but I like them both. I'm going to be using them. And then you can also use this is heavy gel. You can use that too. That's going to be a little bit more transparent, so that's not going to change the color as much, which is nice. And what else? So I think that's about it for sort of like the watercolor side of it. And then obviously you can add so many other things. These are fun. These are fairly new in my stash, and I'm loving playing with them. They're called iZink. And then you can use your inks too to change the color of the modeling paste and everything. I love inks, ink pads. My favorite are the Hero Arts and the Stampin' Up. And, oh, what else? My brain is kind of fried here. Let me just check my little... okay, so I can move on to different things that I like to add. Sort of like the fluff to, you know, finish off the page. I love die cuts. And any kind of die cuts. I have to say probably Create Paper is my favorite company because they offer so many in their package. I mean, look at this one, 81. It's amazing. Like, there's just so much. And I love tucking and adding. And then October Afternoon is one of my favorites too. I love Ellie Studio. So just any kind of die cuts. I just love those. They just go a long way, and you just get so much... It just adds so much texture and fun to your page. And I love that. Love those. Oh, I guess I could have put these also a while ago. Templates. I love using templates either with the modeling paste, with ink, with sprays. I like using it with a sponge and ink pads because you get so much control. I love that. And I really don't have a favorite of a company of stencils. I just love stencils. So anytime I see a stencil that I love, you know, I just add it to my collection. And I just got to find... I find if you have a good way to store something, then you use it more. And that's what I need to do. I just need to find a better way to store everything. And then I'll use it more. But I love organizing, so I just need the room to do it. And then I love stamps. And again, it's all, again, kind of related to mixed media because I love background stamps to add texture. This is just a few that I took out. I love stamps that you can add words to your background to add, you know, texture. And I usually stamp off so that it's not like right there in your face, but it's more like it's part of the pattern paper. I love doing that, and I especially love stamps that have the dies with them. I love that. And I just want to show you this stamp set. This is a new stamp set that I'm going to be using in my December daily from Simon Says Stamp. I love this, and yay, more peppermints. I love it. And then, you know, candy canes. And this one is called Candy Cane Christmas. I love it. Just love it. So stamps, you know, I definitely can use it more than I do. But I think a lot of it, again, is organization, and they're starting to get a little bit more organized. So I'm starting to use them more. This is the Ali Edward Stamps of the Month, and I'm really loving. It's called Story Stamp. And I'm using those quite a bit in my layouts. Like I said, I haven't done a layout in a little bit because I'm working on my December daily. But I'm looking forward to using them again. And then I think this is the last. No, there's two more things. This one here is thickers. Any kind of thickers or letter stickers I love. So I love thickers, and I love the mini market stickers. Love, 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 love them. And I have a stamp set and a die cut set on the way that I can't wait to share with you because, oh my goodness, it's amazing. It's going to be so much fun to use. I should be getting it in the next month because it takes a long time to get here in Canada. But it's basically to make your own mini markets. Hello, in any color you want. So I'm all for that because, for example, this sheet here, I think I have 3 or 4 of them. I think I have some somewhere else. And I have 1 E left on all the sheets. Wow. And look, you know, it's kind of wasteful. So it'll be nice to be able to make my own. So I'll be sharing that when I get it. I can't wait. So definitely the mini markets are, you know, some of my favorites. And I love the daily flash ones. I love this. I love them both. Like, and then I love the Studio Calico ones. So those are some of my favorites in the letters. Now the other thing, it's kind of funny to, the last thing, to say that it's, you know, sort of a favorite thing because I don't have it yet. But already I know it's going to be my favorite because, oh my goodness, I've never been excited about a product so much in my life. This is from Marion Smith. I ordered it within 5 minutes that, you know, she did the video on her site, because you can make your own sprays. You can add it to, it's pigment. You get 5 pigment paints and 3 sparkling pigments. You get little measuring scoop, and you get 3 2-ounce bottles to make, and then they give you a recipe cards to make your own colors. Hello. And then you can add it so that you can add it to your modeling paste. You can add it to your gesso. You can add it to your matte medium. You can add it to your glazing. You can make your own glaze. I mean, the possibility is endless. So with these colors, they say that you can make any color that you want. So I can't wait. And it was $24.95 for 3 bottles, 8 pigment inks, and 1 measuring scoop. I bought some extra measuring scoops, and I bought some extra bottles. But, and I ordered it directly from Marion Smith. And, but she said it was shipping to all the stores right now. So it'll be in the stores really soon. So be looking out for that. That is so exciting. It's called Color Lab Do-It-Yourself Paint Kit. Kit comes with enough color pigments to make 30 plus spray inks. And it says use Color Lab pigments to tint paint, glazes, glues, and more. I mean, that is going to be so much fun. I already know it's going to be a favorite because I love to play around with stuff like that. So I thought I would let you know about that. And like I said, I could have added and added and added to this, you know, so many things that I could have added. But I just thought I'd, you know, talk about my favorites right now. And so go check out. There's about 15 plus people that are doing this. So I'll be adding their links in the box down below. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.